Got it.
On the first try.
First try. Okay, my trailer has let me down, and I only bought it like 14 years ago for 600 bucks, and I've done zero maintenance to it, and now it's let me down. So you should go show the suspension that needs work.
Okay, I'll try to find that.
Right in the middle there. We're gonna be replacing all those links and stuff.
It's like got an oval instead of a round hole now.
That's it. So let's go jack. Let's jack this up, come back here. It's a low profile jack. I want to get more stroke out of it, so more height out of it. So let's stick it like that. Actually, we can lower it and get one more in there. The front end of the trailer is connected to the U-Haul van, so it ain't gonna go anywhere.
Connected to the U-Haul bone.
So we'll jack it up like this.
Connected to the U-Haul bone.
Oh, that didn't work out almost immediately. Okay, this is a piece of angle iron under here, so let's take it past that, and we'll just jack it up by its boards.
Why is it lifting one side?
Because I'm lifting it by the middle and there's a pivot in the front.
Oh.
Oops. I don't know why it made that noise. Would you lift up that jack stand? Don't put your hand in between it. There you go. This one's still touching. This is good. This one's not. So we gotta go a little higher. It's a good thing I kicked over the boards before I checked. Is that side up?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna push this side down. You lift up that jack. Okay, that's all we need. What do you think these are? These 13/16s? Yeah, that's right. You should always wear safety glasses when you do this kind of stuff. Now, notice I said you should.
Look at me.
Yeah.
With your eyes open. Okay.
I don't know why Pearl's so interested in everything I'm doing today.
She loves the trailer.
Look at her.
Wants to know if a chicken's gonna come out of it. This tire's gross.
It had a little problem before I put the new grease caps on it. I wonder if I can just hit the next one. Okay, you can do that twice. This is what's worn out. This link is about to bust off here. The nut's still tight, so it's not getting ready to bust a nut, but it's getting ready to bust a link. All right, let's go to the other side. Okay, so look at here, this. I've had the tire blew out here.
Oh.
Okay, that helps that. I was gonna say this was bulged out towards the tire, but it just popped back in. So, let me see. It's tin canning, like that. So what I'm thinking is, see the weld that broke here?
Yeah.
I'm thinking that I might wanna just go grab the welder. Wow, is that name brand, that welder?
It's a Louis.
I don't know if I've got a long enough cord. So much of my cords are split between here and the ranch.
Oh, shit. Pearl, get out of there. She's trying to go see the chicken.
She's after the chicken, isn't she?
Yeah.
She's sneaking over there to see the chicken?
Yeah. Go outside.
I think she would like to eat that chicken.
I think she just wants to visit with the chicken.
Yeah, right.
I think she thinks the chicken's pretty.
See if I can find a nice spot to ground on.
Is this for the thing that's not touching the ground? I don't know how that works.
Well, that's a ground wire. It's gonna make it touch the ground one way or the other. Flip the switch on the back of that thing. Oh, I need to grab a hammer too. Okay, I can't find a hammer, but I found this. It's just an ugly hammer. So let's knock this in.
I'm gonna look away.
Okay. And grab a hammer, because this hammer sucks. Okay, found this hammer. Always use the right tool for the job.
It's even uglier hammer.
This is a drywall hammer. Or I'm sorry, this is a roofing hammer. See, it's got a bulge right here. What's good about this hammer when you want to take a break?
Yeah.
It's sort of magnetic. See this?
Yeah, that's really helpful.
It's really helpful. It's to hold nails, but. Oh, I'm losing all my bolts. Okay, so we're gonna start holding this in as we go along.
Hang on. Okay.
Okay. So this welder doesn't have the best wire feed speed consistency, so it's a little bit pitter-pattery.
Before you put it completely up, does any place else need it?
Yeah, let's go take a look. I think this side, right here. It's a pretty big gap right here.
Okay.
I see a broken weld. Plug me back in with that extension cord. You gotta run it under the door. I wonder when Ryobi's gonna finally get with it and come out with the 18-volt welder. I've got the glue gun. I can't really see that it'd be much different. Now you should clean the metal ahead of time, or you gotta burn through it. It's up to you. We're just gonna do a burn through. The rest of it looks like it's good. My helmet keeps blinding me a little bit, and then I noticed a red light that says battery low.
Oh.
So just minimal blinding, it's fine.
No.
Just won't be able to drive at night for a couple days.
You getting chicken ideas? Let me close this door. Oh no, you can't see the chicken.
Let's open up our new box of toys that the Amazon lady brought me.
I don't like these toys.
I think she was flirting with me because she dropped this stuff off, and by the time I got to the gate, she was in her car and driving away. So
She likes you.
she must like me. And I told her, I said, I'm coming. She was like, I'm out of here. Look, it's a good thing. Here's a box. Here's another box. Got to use a T40 here. Now the newer boxes use a T40 plus. Oh, this is nice. This is real nice. So it comes with our equalizer.
There it is.
And our connector things.
Okay.
And these things. And our bolts and nuts, fresh bolts and nuts in a greasy bag.
Perfect.
Let's take it over to the spot. I'm excited. This trailer needs a little overhaul. Sorry, Pearl. I let that side down, that tire fell towards her. Follow me, but close that door behind you.
I know, Buddy heard about the chicken. He wants to see it.
Yeah, that's what happened. Do you think the dogs communicate with words, or do you think that they have to do impressions?
No, I think it's telepathic, obviously.
Okay. I got some jack stands over here. We only have 2 more, so I hope we don't run out.
Baby ones.
And we do have a couple extra jacks in case we need one of those. Yeah, these are baby ones. These are actually normal size jack stands. It's just that the ones I use a lot are big. Now I'm comfortable using these small ones because I'm not compensating for anything. I need these to actually be kind of loose more than like kind of neutral. Let me see if that gets us. Perfect.
Perfect.
We're in good shape right now.
Now, are these supposed to have bends in them?
What's that?
These, what are these axles?
Yeah, they're axles. They don't have bends in them, right? Oh, they're bent with a little bit of positive camber. So when they get loaded up, it's neutral. Okay, so we got, figure out, is these 15/16? No. 13/16? No. No. So they're in between. They're 14/16. So what is that? 7/8. So you got to reduce. Can't just leave them all in 16ths, right? 7/8 right there. And let's grab a 7/8 wrench. Here we go, 7/8. And let's start blasting. So anyways, I just start blasting. Let's start with this pivot. The heck? Oh, I wonder if, oh, it's causing my ratchet to let loose because of the impact. It's causing the pawl to float. It's probably ruining my ratchet. All right, let's try something else. Can't use this. So we need a 7/8 box end. Let's grab it. So that's causing, yeah, it's causing the pawl to float with every impact. Let's go here to combination wrenches. Look for a 7/8. I ain't gonna have one that big. The batteries are dead in this, so it doesn't. Let's find a normal croissant wrench. I paid like $4 for this at the swap meet. Jamestown, New York. Check that out. This is an American croissant wrench. I'll get it close on this side and then we'll reach around back here.
I love that move.
Don't be telling anybody about that. Jeez.
Could it be any louder?
I feel like this really hard on my brand new wrench. Okay, we have one of the earliest ratchets here. It's made by Firestone. It's a 0-tooth head. And we got our 7/8 here. So let's see if, now Firestone has never let anybody down that wasn't in a Ford Explorer. So, oh, that's sloppy back here. Oh, I wonder if it's one size smaller for the bolt heads. Ah, it's one size smaller for the bolt heads. Go figure. I wonder if I was rounding off that bolt. Let's go 13/16. That's 13/16. Just not turning.
Can you try a different one?
I see what it is. These nuts are stamped so they don't come loose. I mean, that's got a lot of torque. I don't know if each and every one of these got to be cut off. Do you want to try a different bolt?
I don't know, I was just thinking.
Go forward a little bit to get the wrench off. Is the equalizer the same size? No. But it might work. Actually, I think this equalizer is a little too short. Look at it. See how this is like stretched way over? Shouldn't be like that. In fact, I think this is probably a better equalizer. I'm starting to worry that my battery might be the problem. I mean, it looks like it's brand new, but maybe it's just not any good. What you want is 4 chargers with 1 battery on the charger. The good news is it's a 6 amp. That might have a wallop. Man, It barely worked. I gotta get Ear Pro. That nut is hot. So these nuts aren't your ordinary nuts. Look at this. Get that detail here. You see that dimple? They're stamped so that they really grab on. What we might do is take a torch to the rest of them, heat them up before we try to remove them. But I got to get some Ear Pro either way.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, here's some here, but you don't have any. I wonder if you could stand back further.
Okay.
Stand back quite a ways. For me, it's an echo chamber because I'm in that hole. Everything's getting hot. Sockets, everything are getting hot. Let me grab a torch. It's wild. Let's just do this bolt. I wonder if that's the trick.
Might be
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wonder if I had Loctite on there. Maybe they had red Loctite on them in addition to being stamped.
Maybe.
You destroy red Loctite by heating it. We might have had nothing to worry about changing these. I think that
Oh my gosh.
everything was fine.
Yeah, I don't think so.
So I don't know why we even bothered. Yeah, this was getting to be a little different.
Wow.
So it was getting to be due here in the next couple thousand miles. So I figured, why not now? You know what I mean? So.
You wanted the equalizer.
Yeah, let me grab that.
It's never just like comes out, does it? Nothing ever.
No, it's just everything has to be abused in order to come apart. Where's my
ugly hammer?
Where's my ugly hammer at? Hang on.
I don't know.
We'll tap it out with this.
Oh, good.
Got it.
On the first try.
First try. Okay, here's our equalizer. It's different. It's not that much different. What is it, an extra inch on either side? Be all right.
I don't know. I don't know
Probably,
about that.
probably make it even better. Okay.
Is anything else the same size? Those look the same size, but makes the whole deal a little more obvious.
Yeah. Here's our old ones, and here's a new one. Mm-hmm. It was getting close to time. How much longer was that going to hang on for?
Maybe like no more trips.
Everything we're going to have to push out is all these old bushings here. I wonder if a pair of pliers and a socket would help me push these out. You know what I mean?
You want a pair of pliers?
There's nothing.
Are all the good tools inside?
Yeah, I'll get them in a second, but.
There's a spider coming in.
So I want to show you guys the bushings too. I think they're fine, but I'm going to change them out of an abundance of caution. Oh yeah, so here's I don't know if you guys could tell which one's the new one. I put the new one in the right hand.
Giving it away.
So I wouldn't oh yeah. Take a guess which one you guys think's the new one. Leave it in a comment down below. Okay, so just so you guys know, at Tractor Supply, 4 of these, $20, right? And I need 4 per side, so I needed 8 of them, so that was gonna be $40. 4 of these, $20. So now we're up to $60, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, we need 4 of these for each side, so we're up to $80. So we're gonna be into it for $80. That didn't include the bolts. So 4 bolts was $20. So it was getting to be like $140 or something crazy at Tractor Supply. This whole kit delivered overnight from Amazon, and Tractor Supply, not including these, whole kit delivered overnight at Amazon was $50. These are supposed to be knurled. to stop them from spinning in here, but it wore out the links, and so the knurling got wore out. See it? You get the wear on all this stuff. So here's the new ones. They look like they're the same. That looks good.
Yeah.
So we're lucking out here so far. Let's look at these. Are these stamped? Oh, see that? See the dimple?
Yeah.
These are gonna be a bear to drive on there. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so what I'm thinking is...
Do you have Loctite too?
I've probably got blue Loctite, but I probably don't have red Loctite, unfortunately. So these have gotta go up a little bit. Let's see how heavy these are. They're probably not that heavy. Try this. Ooh, this one's like acting weird. Oh, it's because, see over there? The link is popped around the wrong way. See that?
Oh.
I've always had problems with this trailer doing that, and I wonder if it's the equalizer was too small.
That could be.
See what I mean? So we got to go over there and pop that one around. So let's grab the ugly hammer. Here it is. And go pop those around. This one is supposed to be on top, so let's bring her on top. Just like that.
Looks really good.
Now let's see if we can't lift this one up. There we go. Now we're ready to go. This goes here like this. Our links go like that. This actually looks like way better geometry.
Yeah.
Because now these are right above it. Look over there. Go shoot that over there. Show how screwed up the geometry is. This trailer's been goofed up since I got it. It would get cross-axled sometimes and be holding one wheel off the ground, and I would have to go under there with an ugly hammer and fix it, and it was horrible. This is bad news, guys. This would have been Herb-O-Matic. This adventure would be Herb-O-Matic gets sued for dropping trailer parts on the highway. So it would have been a bad deal. I'll put this in the hole. Now, I guess we could grease all this, but I don't think it's meant to be. Okay, so there's that. Let's put a nut on there. So put these bushings in here. Now there you go. You want to use a bushing press? I've got the original one right here. Or I just push it in there. Yeah, this is way better geometry. It's up and down instead of like out here. The trailer probably gonna work a lot better. For 50 bucks, guys. I'll leave a link in the description so that I can have some money too. But, or we can, I'm sorry, we can have some money. Sounded greedy there for a second.
Yeah.
The wife and I can have some money. Okay, that's done. Let's
That's quick.
yeah, that part. Let's
I don't like the
well, you
way
got
you
to
say
change
that.
out these bushings.
Here comes the ugly hammer again.
Yeah, we're gonna
Oh
use
my gosh.
there it goes. Came right out. This thing isn't doing anything. There it goes. Sitting here fighting all this stuff. Let me get its bushing out. Hang on.
No,
I gotta. Now this is in my way to lower it. Okay. Let's get this bushing out.
It's in good shape.
That looks good. It's fine. Just we're gonna put a new one in just out of an abundance of caution. I have to use my bushing press.
To use my bushing press.
Hmm?
I have to use my bushing press.
All right, whatever. All right, let's put this. Nope. It's like springy. Doesn't want me to put it in here. too late. It's done. Okay, we'll put this in here. I wish I could use this to push them out, but I'm afraid it wouldn't have much of an impact.
Oh.
Oh. Okay, so what I'm worried about pushing it out with this one is it'll just change places. And then I'll just have that one in there. So, here. There we go.
It had an impact.
It did have one. Okay, here's the bushing.
Good news.
It's in good shape. I don't like doing this kind of maintenance when it's not necessary. I don't believe in unnecessary maintenance, but this is marginal.
Clearly.
I mean, there still was a bushing in there. Okay. This trailer's gonna be brand new when I get done here. Yeah, that looks way better. I'm super excited to see how...
It looks better because it has a better color.
No.
It's prettier.
No. Idiot. If anybody puts these on, how are you supposed to do it? Because this can't be right.
I have a feeling Google would know the answer.
What?
I have a feeling Google would know the answer, but I don't know for sure.
Google doesn't know anything. It just went on. So I don't know.
You gonna put any Loctite on it?
No. You see my problem though, right? Is that you could just drive them on and pinch everything. Let me see.
Yeah. I don't know what you're supposed to do.
The threads on these are much longer. So it's starting to pinch everything. So I have to stop once I get a part way down.
Then how does it stay tight, like and on?
From friction, I guess, from the stamp. So I got to back this nut off just a little bit so the equalizer can swing. That should be backed off enough. About a quarter of a turn or so. You really don't want to back them off if you can avoid it. But I couldn't avoid it. So, see these bolts have teeth on them? Knurling. So I got to go into there and hammer. I got to go in there and hammer it in. That one's seated. See it? This one's not. So I'm gonna beat them all in. I wonder if I should bring my giant C-clamp out and just press them in, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Here we got a giant C-clamp.
I don't think so, Pearl.
She's still after that chicken? Mm-hmm. She just wants to visit it.
David's gonna pick the chicken up soon. You can say goodbye to it.
Having a hard time. That ain't working. Where's that hammer go?
I don't know. Oh, it's behind your head.
Where is it?
Right behind your head.
Behind your head. Ugh. gonna tighten them up till they pull their own heads in. Then I'm gonna back them off until they have a little bit of play. That looks good. Start with this pivot bolt and back it off until there's a little bit of gap. Okay, so here's a quarter turn. One. There goes half a turn. That's enough. Now we're going to do these other ones. There's half a turn. There goes half a turn. This is all equalized and tightened. They're ready to go. And then I think I'm going to take a punch and hit each one of these nuts to make sure it ain't coming off. Let me do that. In fact, I should have used some blue Loctite. Or even red. See if I got a punch. All I got is this. All we're doing is goofing up the nut and the thread a little bit. Stop them from backing off on their own. Let me see how hard it is to back these nuts off. It ain't that hard. I just don't want one of those nuts backing off. Now you have to remember, there's not a lot of force on those nuts to back them off. I just don't want it happening. Where is, here, here's a chisel. All I did was put a groove in the threads here. I flattened out the threads in one spot so that the nut can't come off. I've always flattened out the threads with vice grips. Wonder if, by accident, I wonder if this is a good use for them. I remember there's no force that's trying to loosen these nuts. All we're doing is stopping them from vibrating off. Let's see how hard it is to back this off, guys. Easy, easy, harder, harder.
Okay.
So that's working. Let's put it back on and let's redent our threads. My really cool Firestone wrench broke, guys. Really, I'm actually pretty sad about that. I've had it since I was a kid. It's not impact rated, so. Our little Firestone wrench broke, so let's go ahead and use our Harbor Freight. Now, this is a limited edition offset one here. Do you see this?
Yeah.
Now, funny enough, it doesn't come offset. After a limited amount of time, it gets additional. That's why it's called a limited edition. It gets additional offset. So that'll be how I get the back end. And what's nice about it too is I was absorbing all the impact in my hand and my wrist, but now I can just let the end of the wrench rest on the ground. See this?
Yeah.
And so that's gonna be a lot nicer. And let's give this a zippity doo-dah.
Oh, your tools are falling on your head.
Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, that one was getting pretty bad too. Don't touch it, it's hot.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that one was getting ready to let go. You see that?
Yeah.
Not a lot left in there.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad that we took the time today to do a little maintenance on the trailer. Okay, we're just gonna put a liberal amount of Loctite on here so that the suspension doesn't fall off the driver's side. Now that's important. Right now we're working on the driver's side. Okay, if the suspension falls off on the passenger side, the axle shifts backwards on that side, which causes the trailer to turn that way, right?
Okay.
And the trailer pulls itself over. Like if it has an issue, pulls over to the right side of the road.
Okay.
So you don't want it to happen on the driver's side or it'll go into oncoming traffic. So we've done it all the right way. Use Loctite. Go ahead and use Loctite, guys. All right, this side's all installed. The bolts are sucked in, backed off half a turn. And then there's blue Loctite on every nut, and then I dinged them all. I dinged the threads. And we decided to Yeah, it's beautiful. Show this equalizer. We decided to do a lift kit on both sides. Both axles dropped. So hopefully they pop back into place under the weight of the trailer. We'll see what happens.
Pearl, you get away from that chicken.
Now I'm just gonna put the tires on, but I'm sure you guys have seen plenty of people install tires. So we'll be back after the tires are on, and then we'll drop the trailer and we'll see if the axles pop back into place or not.
Okay.
Let's hopefully they do. Here's our suspension update. That's what my equalizer looks like. Looks real good. I'm irritated. Trailer sits a lot higher. Looks good. Let's go over here. So wait, what was the front higher or lower?
I think the front was lower.
Okay, so this is what we got here. Right, so.
Okay.
Let me grab the ugly hammer. Let's see if we can't get this back one flipped around. Oh my gosh. Let me see if I can't slip this into the ugly hammer in here. I installed this the right way around. Oh my goodness. I hung it the right way. They bounced around like that on their own as I was installing everything. So take a look at the equalizer. What's it doing?
This side is coming up.
Right, but that might give enough room.
To flip it.
You see how it's like giving it a little bit of room? Mm-hmm. Now let's see if we can't flip it around. All we got to do is get this side on top. Oh my goodness. What am I gonna do?
You think jumping around on it would do anything?
I don't know. Okay, I have an idea. If we jack up the other side as well, right?
Okay.
Then maybe both of them will pop at the same time. Let me see what's going on over here. Yeah. So same situation, see it? Mm-hmm. I'm having fun. Are you having fun, babe? Let me go grab a jack.
I haven't been having fun for hours. I've been working on a trailer.
Well, you say it all like trailer. All right, let me grab a jack. Another jack.
I'm gonna visit the chicken while you
Okay.
get a jack. Hi. You need some more food? You need food? Are you good? You ready to go to sleep? Okay, I'll come check on you a little bit. Doesn't that jack have wheels?
Yeah, but the handle comes out if you try to pull it around. It's very nice. It's old school Harbor Freight.
This is head height, just so you guys know.
Huh?
I was talking about that head bunker.
Oh yeah. Sometimes that's the only way to get your head bonked around here.
Oh. No, that was nothing.
Yeah, but it's happening. Look at, see how it's neutral now?
Yeah.
Careful, it's gonna snap up.
Okay.
Any second now, it's gonna snap right up. So let's grab the ugly hammer and give it a little, how you doing? There. Now let's let it down. Okay. See if it stays. Oh, let's go do the other side.
Oh, yeah.
They both have to be the same. Yeah, this one's not neutral at all, so it wasn't gonna work.
It's neutralizing. Oh.
Did it go in place?
Yeah.
How about that side? Is it good too?
It's starting that way, yeah.
Is it good? Mm-hmm. Okay.
You did it.
See how this jack? Try to pull.
Now I see.
Try to pull it out. Hang on. Let's check the other side.
Wow.
Is that good too?
Yeah, is it supposed to be crooked like that?
What? The equalizer?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Okay.
the trailer is tilted to the back. So
it's equalizing.
the new equalizers aren't quite the right size. These are 5 3/4, and the other ones are 7 3/4. But I couldn't reuse these. See how they've been? The holes are elongated and worn out. See how thin it is at the bottom there? Look at the casting at the top is thick and bottom thin here. Check this one out. This one has a remnants of a bushing in it, and you can see where the original roundness was and where it is now.
Wow.
So I can't use these equalizers, but I think we'll get away. I think we're gonna get away with the 7 3/4, at least for now. If it causes an issue, I'll rip them out. I mean, what can I do at this point? We gotta get moved. So anyways, I'm gonna go throw these back in the trash. These bolts don't really have a good way of holding on their nuts. They're not eye locks or anything, and they don't really have a lot of drag on the threads. And I'm just so worried about an axle flying off on the highway and hurting someone, or worse, losing my stuff. So I figured out the best Loctite. It's right here. I'm just gonna give these a little love. Really don't want to spend a lot of time welding each one because there's a bushing in there. That should stop these from backing off. All right, I don't want to be stuck on the side of the road again, so I went to Harbor Freight, and for 150 bucks, I got this. Now I ordered one off Amazon for the same price, but all it does is it comes in, goes to the wrong city, spins around that city, takes a spin around the city,
Does burnouts.
and it goes back to the FedEx. Yeah, it does donuts around the city, and it goes back to the FedEx warehouse. And now it's done that 3 or 4 times. So I just went down to Harbor Freight and grabbed it, same price. And I picked up this mount from Amazon. This one, FedEx didn't do any burnouts with or nothing. I was kind of thinking here. Looks like a good spot, but look at this. This is angle iron here.
Yeah.
So we can't really, it just goes on with U-bolts. Let's open this up.
You could just rest it right in there.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. Okay, here we go. So, yeah, it just goes on with these like this, okay? But here's our problem is this angle iron's a problem. So let's see what it is. 2.5 inch angle iron. Let's go check the scrap pile. Let's see what we got here. That's no good. This is rectangular. This is just a piece of old fence. 2 inch. No, that's 2 inches as well.
Okay.
Look at that block. You see this one? Let's see if this is about the right size. That's 3. Yeah, it's a 3 by 3. Buddy's figured out that they're working next door. He got Pearl freaked out about it. They're working next door. Oh no!
Don't get her started.
If this isn't super easy, I'm gonna give up pretty fast. Cause I got stuff to do. Didn't mess around with this. Like,
Yeah, just put it in the back of the U-Haul. Call it a
that's where it's
day.
gonna go if it's bad at all. All right, so this is a little bit shy of what we need. See this?
Yeah.
It's not real shy though. Let's see here. What am I shy about? 3/8
I'm ready
of an
to
inch?
give up.
You're ready to give up. There's
You have a little more fight than I do. Where did that come from?
This is Saturday Night Live thing. Or no, is it Mad TV? I want chick to go, I don't think so. I'm tempted to just put a piece of angle iron over it to fill in the gap, but that's like, it's getting kind of insane. It'd be like 5 pieces of thing. can do something like that.
Oh my gosh.
That would fill in the gap. I mean, it's getting pretty ghetto at this point. I don't have any 2.5-inch square tubing. Sorry, babe.
What the heck?
What you want from me? Got 1.5 inch, 1 inch. It's gonna work perfectly, actually. Moving out of the city, one thing I'm not gonna miss is the leaf blowers. Do you hear them going over there?
Yeah, I hear him. Hear him all the time. As much as the leaf blowers go on, I hear you talking about them. So it's like a double whammy for me.
You're such a butthead. Okay. You better never complain about anything or I'll hate you. Or I'll stop loving you. Here.
Who said anything about stopping loving you?
Okay. 19 inches. There's a center line. We're close enough. Now I stick this under here. And start to tighten this up. Okay, what size do you think those are?
I don't know. I thought you had to like drill holes in the trailer. I thought this was gonna take all day. I'm very happy we're almost done.
Who says we're almost done?
Oh my God. No.
All right, what do you think these are? You think these 18 millimeter or 17
Why
millimeter?
would you ever ask me that?
It's 18. Okay, so we got 18. And I don't know that we're gonna be able, yeah. So let me grab a box in. I got an 18 millimeter. I hope the nut is not a different size than the bolt.
You usually are.
So we need a 17, but this kit doesn't have a 17. So let me go in here.
Hey, babe.
What's up?
I think I have to sneeze.
You what?
I think I have to sneeze.
Oh, you have to sneeze?
It went away.
Okay. If you guys have ever had a wrench that was a little bit too big, do you know how, like, if you put your sweater in the dryer, it can shrink? Watch what we can do with this wrench. Put it across this old battery. You ready? Put it across this old battery. And, hang on. You put it across this old battery, watch. And you do it like this. No, show real close. Okay?
Okay.
You do it like that, and it's gonna shrink on us. Are you ready? Hang on.
Wow.
And now look, it's a 17. It was an 18 earlier.
Okay.
So.
We didn't get a lot of sleep last night.
Yeah, there was, I don't know what the hell, what's happening around here. The 17 don't fit. Was it an 18?
Put it on the battery again.
Hang on. No, not put it on the battery. Put on the battery too long. What's this? This is 11/16.
Nobody knows.
Well, the 11/16 fits. Why? Why has it got American sizes? Nothing's American anymore. I think it's a 17.5 millimeter bolt. Okay, so here we go. This fits pretty good. That's tight. Let's figure out what to do here. So what I don't understand is why they have lock washers when they're clearly lug nuts. So here's a note they sent me.
Better not.
Sent me a love note.
Dear Herb.
Dear Herb, we love you. Long time. All right, what's this say here? Doesn't show you anything. All right, well, I don't even think they know why they sent me washers. So this is gonna go here. So for 4-inch spacing goes here, 4.5 is going here. What's good is the studs are not retained in any way, so you got to fight them while you install the tire.
Here you go.
Oh, good. They are retained. They're wife retained.
Just don't like push them too hard, you know.
Well, the wife won't retain them properly. Hang on. We didn't check to see if this tire would fit on the trailer, but it probably will.
Oh, I'm tired.
Okay, hang on. Let me grab my wrench.
I'll watch you from here. There he goes. Here he is.
Why don't you come over here and shoot this side for a second? I mean, I hate to get you off your ass, but...
Oh, shoot. Tripping on the ugly hammer.
Oh, I like how bouncy that is. That's not good.
Like how much motion it gets.
Well, what I'm thinking is, it's because we're out here in the middle here.
Should we move it towards the edge?
Yeah, but not towards the jack. The jack would have been okay. But, I mean, let me go grab the wrench and we're gonna move this over. Actually, let's just go ahead and tighten these first. Because I want the weight of the tire while I'm trying to work with that.
Yeah.
I want to deal with the weight of the tire at the same time. 2 out of 5 ain't bad. We were gonna leave here by sunup. It is past sunup.
That's never once happened.
No, because we always have stuff to do, like rebuilding the entire suspension on this stupid trailer. And why I have such a big extension on
Or
here.
like rescuing a chicken.
Oh yeah, yesterday you got obsessed with the chicken. Look at this thing is like binding because of that impact gun yesterday.
Yeah, it's broken.
There it goes. Can't switch in reverse because of yesterday. Oh, I think I've destroyed it with that impact gun. Don't use these to back up your impact gun. It will destroy them. You got me bent over this tire.
You got you bent over this tire.
Okay. Now, what I'm hoping is as I slide it over, all the spacers fall out onto the ground. I don't want it to move at all. I'm glad it didn't move. That's not gonna be the game, is it? Do you see the game it wants to play?
I saw it.
No.
That's the game you're playing.
No. Come on. Why can't anything just go real quick? I don't want to deal with this anymore. I don't want to be around it anymore.
Stop.
Okay, hold those bolts from the backside, or bolts.
Okay.
Remember when I said bolts and you held the tire?
Well, how am I supposed to hold the bolts?
I don't know, hold the bolts. Don't hold that bolt yet. Okay. What a nightmare. Okay. So I'm just gonna slide it over till it hits this thing.
Real nice and easy. No, not a chance.
It can't get any looser than that. Why don't you guys just not fall on my foot? Okay. Now, does that hold it up high enough to clear this thing? Probably. Ugh. Let's stick this in here. Slide it in here and get cut. If I can find a way to get cut out of this deal, it's only just add to the joy. Ah, I'm sad. This is a good ratchet. You have to work it like this now. There it goes. It'll get better over time. It'll heal. You just use it like this now. You just spin the whole thing. You don't really want your ratchet to go back and forth anyways. It's stupid. That's ratchet. Okay. That's looking good. Let's crank it.
And it's like a cool spot for a geocache.
She didn't talk about any of this nerd stuff when I met her, guys. She brought this out after we were married, so sorry. Should we do any test anything before? Let me see here.
Absolutely.
Let's see here.
Hey.
That looks all right. It's not causing problems.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see if it's less shaky. It's a lot less shaky. Let's screw it up.
Let's screw it up.
I'm on it. Now, torque spec is German standards on this stuff. Good and tight. That's tight, tight, tight. That's tight. Okay, we're all good here. We're all good. Okay, get those bolts.
That's much better.
That's good. All right, guys, so we got a spare.
So you didn't need any of these washers?
No, I don't think so. Depends on which washers you're talking about. I don't want to see them. But okay, guys, so we got a spare. We got rebuilt suspension. We got our license plate bracket fixed. Relatively new LED tail lights. This thing is ready to haul.
Got this dog.
And you got a stupid dog on there. No.
Got that dog.
She's not a rat dog.
No, I said that dog.
Oh. Burl. Okay, let's go. David's here, my buddy David, and he's adopting our chicken that the wife is named Maggie. Do you want to
meet your new dad?
Do you want to grab her and put her in the box?
Okay.
You better not be touching any. Better only touch female chickens. Oh, she's mad at you. You hold the feathers in. Hold the wings in.
Like this, so that way it doesn't flap.
Just hold those in.
Just like that. Just like that. Perfect.
You got it. You're a chicken expert now. No wonder these things were domesticated. They're super easy to deal with. David and David's got like a dozen chickens already, right?
Yep.
Do you ever pet them?
Yes.
You stroke them? Do you stroke the male ones? No. It's not word around town, but anyways. That's the noise it makes. It's all it's ever said to me. You okay? Anyways. Cool. Well, cool, David. I appreciate it, man.
I have one of those. I'll start off with it in there, and then tomorrow. Literally, see how it does.
I gotta take that thing out and power wash it. All right, well, that's the story. You guys have seen the beginning and the end of the story of Kylie, or the wife named her what? Maggie? David's gonna take her home and make a mag pie. Okay, I gotta go.